I said it once, I say it again if I really want. I'm saying everything I wanted if I really want. I say it once, I say it twice, I say it right into your face. Take a step back, I got a lot more I gotta say. You're dumb as to stop us, wait. You're dumb as watch go. Dumb as to stop us, and you really need to stop. Knock you over with a statement that was shot. Your mother should have left you in the balls of your pot. I said it, I'm saying that I said it. I repeat it, I don't care, I don't regret it. You needed to hear it, and I needed to say it. I'm not playing, I just said it. No, I don't regret it. I said it, I'm saying that I said it. I repeat it, I don't care, I don't regret it. You needed to hear it, and I needed to say it. I'm not playing anymore. You started a fucking war. I didn't like you from the start. If you disappear tomorrow, the world and I will throw a body. There'll be no sorrow, be no tears, be no horror. No funeral tomorrow.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to HKW's Friday Night Frenzy. We are 2 days away from HKW Festival of Fights, where World Heavyweight Champion Evan Jones will defend the title against Andre Splinter. And ladies and gentlemen, we're going to head headlong into action tonight, heading down to the ring first. The malevolent Michael James.
The following contest is scheduled for one
and
fall.
James set to
Making
take
his
on
way to the ring
one
from
masked
Brooklyn, New
vigilante
York,
here tonight in the
weighing in
Outlaws.
at
He gets prepared
244
for his
pounds,
contest against the
Michael
Void this coming
James.
Sunday at HKW Festival of Fights in their no disqualification Falls Count Anywhere match. Of course, if the Void loses that contest, he will be forced to unmask. And speculation has run rampant around the HKW as to exactly who is under the mask of the Void. We have heard everything from Andre Splinter, Cameron Logan, Lionhunter, the Apocalypse, Archangel himself. Everybody and their brother has been accused of being
his opponent
the Void,
from Battle Creek, Michigan,
except perhaps
weighing
that
in
man,
at
the one-man
321
army,
pounds,
the Outlaw.
Through the valley of the shadow of death, and I fear no evil. And
on social media earlier this week, the Outlaw being called out by Christopher Chaos by name. Chaos, of course, making his return this past Wednesday with the help of interim general manager Apocalypse. And in a shocking twist, ladies and gentlemen, we have new HKW Tag Team Champions in Christopher Chaos and the Apocalypse, who were victorious over the Standards of Greatness this past Wednesday on HKW Wednesday night. Of course, if you missed that broadcast, you are more than welcome to go back and check out any of the old episodes of HKW Wednesday night, Friday Night Frenzy, or any of our amazing pay-per-views. We just encourage you to slam down on that subscribe button, hit the little ringside bell for notifications so you don't miss any of the great HKW action like Friday Night Frenzy or Festival of Fights coming up this Sunday. And here we go, match starting out with Michael James delivering a good-looking scoop slam there to the Outlaw. Outlaw with a backdrop to James, following it up with a stiff kick to the back. James back to his feet and going to take the Outlaw over. Head scissor takeover to the one-man army. Envoy of Justice now with Michael James in the corner, slamming the head of James down. And out of the corner with a bomb comes the Outlaw. And there is the new HKW Tag Team Champion, Christopher Chaos, making his way out here to the ring. Gonna toss the Outlaw up onto his shoulders. And an F5. This one getting tossed out. The Outlaw gonna win by disqualification.
That's all we need, nothing else. That's all we need, nothing else. That's all we need, nothing else. That's all I need.
Ladies and gentlemen, 2019 certainly looking to be an incredible year with new talent coming to the HKW, like the announcement you just saw. James Love going to be making his way to the HKW to take on some of the most renowned superstars in the EFED world, like the man heading down to the ring right there, Xander Shaw, being accompanied by Cameron Logan Lionhunter, the two men who will team up this Sunday to take on the Cash Corporation. Xander Shaw with huge stakes in that matchup. If he's victorious, he will get 5 minutes alone inside the steel cage with the boss, Donald Cash. But if Cameron and Xander cannot overcome Terrell Jackson and Danny Brewington, Xander will be fired.
And his opponent.
And heading out here alongside the general manager, Donald Cash. There you see the All-American badass, Jeff Lawless. Donald Cash certainly knows how to pick winners, and winner is exactly what Jeff Lawless is, amassing a good number of victories here in the HKW, several championships under his belt, and tonight he looks to take down the most wanted man on the Cash Corporation's hit list, the ex-assassin Xander Shaw. And Shaw starting off, whipping Lawless into the corner, shoulder first. Again, into the corner goes Lawless, this time being brought out and onto the knee of Xander Shaw. Cameron Logan Lionhunter cheering from ringside as his tag team partner takes on a representative of the group that they will take on this Sunday. Of course, Danny Brewington and Terrell Jackson not here tonight, getting all the rest that they can before their big match, thanks to the man in charge, Donald Cash, distracting Xander Shaw just a moment ago. And now Jeff Lawless taking control of this matchup, has Xander up. And a show of power by Jeff Lawless. Multiple squats before bringing Xander Shaw down to his back. Shaw in a bad position now, but powering through the pain and back to his feet. Chop into the chest of Lawless. Lawless answering with one of his own, and now a scoop slam down onto the arm of Xander Shaw. But Shaw again powering through. And now going to run over Lawless with a boot. Lawless sliding out of the ring to safety. Not going to keep him safe for very long. Heading back into the ring and being met by the ex-assassin, who now is going to head up to the top rope, much to the cheers of Cameron Logan Lionhunter down below. Bringing the elbow down into the chest of Jeff Lawless. Here's a cover. 1. And a quick kick out by Lawless. Lawless, an incredibly talented star here in the HKW. Shaw just trying to wear out the All-American badass now. And Donald Cash has seen enough. Back up onto the apron comes Cash, and into the face of Xander Shaw comes Jeff Lawless. Ooh! clubbing blow across the side of the head of Xander Shaw, and here's a cover by Lawless. And Shaw able to get the shoulder up at 2. And now it's Lawless's turn. Turning the tables on Xander Shaw and wrenching the neck of the former HKW World Heavyweight Champion. Ex-Assassin back to his feet, turning the arm inside out and taking Lawless down with a clothesline. Xander Shaw back on the offensive now. Chops to the chest of the All-American badass Bull Nelson, but Lawless using that strength gonna turn Xander Shaw inside out and back down to his back. Jeff Lawless, quite possibly the strongest pound-for-pound wrestler in the HKW. Dropping down, Xander Shaw heading to the corner and begging Shaw to get back to his feet, and now landing a vicious-looking spear there on Xander Shaw. Thought he was going to go for that AK-47 of his. Xander Shaw, I think, thought the same. Knocking down Jeff Lawless back up to the top rope and bringing the elbow down into the chest of Lawless once again, into the cover 2, and Lawless able to kick out at 2. Can only imagine the pain that awaits Jeff Lawless should he disappoint Donald Cash here tonight. Back to his feet comes Shaw and dropping down Lawless across his knee. Nice backbreaker there. Spinning back kick now. Missing the drop kick. And Lawless gonna drop Xander Shaw down with the sidewalk slam. Looking for another one of those spears of his. And this time, getting caught by the ex-assassin. Shaw, kick to the gut on Lawless and an X-breaker to the All-American badass. Shaw says he has had enough, but Lawless staying in this fight. Shaw has Lawless up in a powerbomb, bringing Lawless right back down again. And out of the ring comes Xander Shaw, and Lawless gonna grab Shaw from behind, bringing him down with the Russian leg sweep. Jeff Lawless on the offensive. Xander Shaw not where he wants to be, a long way from his tag team partner Cameron Logan Lionhunter. And Shaw, wait, are those the brass knucks? I think they are. Oh! Xander Shaw with the brass knucks to Jeff Lawless. This one gonna get tossed out. Thank you again so much for joining us, ladies and gentlemen, and I hope that you will join us this Sunday for HKW's Festival of Fights, our final pay-per-view of the year. So many great matches in store. We're going to have the Archangel versus Apocalypse with the Golden Gift briefcase on the line. World Heavyweight Champion Evan Jones going to take on Andre Splinter. Mike James going to be facing the Void in a false count anywhere, no disqualification match. Apocalypse title's going to be on the line. HKW Women's Championship is going to be on the line. Xander Shaw's career is going to be on the line. Going to be an absolutely incredible night coming up at Festival of Fights, and we are getting set for our main event. We have Dillon Bradford in the ring. He's going to be joined by the maniacal clown known as Tristan.
Out the loony bin, you don't want me to act up. Punk better back up, swinging my axe. Everybody
Tristan and Dillon, a lot of history between these two men who both longtime members of the group known as the Untouchables, former tag team champions with each other. They're going to need that chemistry here tonight. And they take on the brand new tag team champions, the Apocalypse and Christopher Chaos.
Jump around, jump around, jump up and down like a clown, get loony. Jump, 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 get loony. Jump, jump, jump.
And there you see the Apocalypse, the HKW Internet Champion, Tag Team Champion, the man who says that he will take everything from his brother, the Archangel Brian Mead. He has already started that. He has taken the Archangel's championship belt. He has taken the Archangel's best friend in Christopher Chaos, and this Sunday he looks to take the Archangel's Golden Gift briefcase as well. It is incredible to me how much these two hate each other. Family rivalry doesn't even begin to cover it. Apocalypse diving into the ring, and Tristan not going to waste any time. Both these Untouchables, former allies with the Apocalypse in the Untouchables, and now Tristan going to get brought into the ring with a suplex as Christopher Chaos making his way out and being met by Dillon Bradford. And Apocalypse immediately kicking Bradford off of Christopher Chaos, and Bradford being tossed inside the ring. Christopher Chaos making his way out to the apron. I think this one is going to be officially underway. Apocalypse diving on top of Bradford. Series of right hands into the face of Bradford. Now going to give the tag in to the madman Christopher Chaos. Tristan still looks like he's trying to figure out just what happened there at the beginning of the match. Meanwhile, the Apocalypse dropping Bradford down with a Russian leg sweep. And now going to take out the referee. This is just a blatant attack. Dillon Bradford turning the tables on the Apocalypse, and now going after Christopher Chaos. Big right hand into the face of Chaos as Bradford looks to make the tag into Tristan. He successfully does so. Here comes Tristan, who immediately catches an elbow from Chaos. Luthez press by Christopher Chaos, diving on top of the Dark Clown Tristan. Chaos climbing on top of Tristan, vicious right hands into the face of the Clown. And this Sunday, the Outlaw gonna have his hands full when he takes on Christopher Chaos one-on-one. Tristan knocked down to the floor once again, and Chaos gonna tag back in. The HKW Internet Champion, the Apocalypse, who comes flying off the top rope down onto the Clown. Things not going Tristan's way here tonight, and he is in desperate need of a tag into Dillon Bradford. Apocalypse cutting off Tristan just before he can make said tag, and tossing Tristan into the corner, bringing him back out again. Apocalypse gonna hop up onto that middle rope, and a bulldog smashes the face of Tristan, courtesy of the HKW Tag Team Champions. Now look to double team the Clown, boot into the face of Tristan. Looking to tag Bradford. Bradford getting tagged by Chaos, and now Chaos looking for a cover on Tristan. Only able to come up with two as Tristan kicks out and continues to be assaulted by the HKW Tag Team Champions. Christopher Chaos returning this past Wednesday on HKW Wednesday night, turning his back on his longtime best friends, Evan Jones and the Archangel Brian Mead. Tristan just being completely overpowered here by Christopher Chaos. It looks like Tristan has a little more red on his head than he did a moment ago as the blood begins to pour from the painted forehead of Tristan. He is hoisted up onto the shoulders of Christopher Chaos. F5! And Dillon able to make the save for Tristan, turning around on Apocalypse, dropping Apocalypse onto the back of his head. And I don't know if you could hear that, ladies and gentlemen. Christopher Chaos just thanked Dillon Bradford. Christopher Chaos perfectly happy with inflicting more pain and punishment to his opponents here tonight as he gives the tag back into the Apocalypse. And the HKW Tag Team Champions managing to work pretty well here tonight against the former tag champs, Tristan and Dillon Bradford. These two men getting manhandled here tonight, and Apocalypse side slam brings down Tristan. Apocalypse perfectly happy to talk a little trash there to Dillon Bradford. And Bradford finds himself flying off the apron there. Apocalypse grabbing hold of Tristan in a 666. Brings Tristan down center of the ring. 1, 2, 3, and that's gonna do it. Apocalypse and Christopher Chaos victorious here tonight over the team of Tristan and Dillon Bradford. I don't know if I have ever seen a team that is more vicious and violent than Christopher Chaos and the Apocalypse. And whether you like it or not, they are victorious here tonight. Congratulations to Apocalypse and Christopher Chaos. And ladies and gentlemen, we will see you this Sunday for HKW Festival of Fights. Till then, I have been Richard G. Mayer. Thank you so much for joining us. Good night, everybody.
Undo these chains, my friend. I'll show you the rage I've hidden. There is the sacrament. Swallow, but nothing's forgiven.